Did you know that over 70 of adults over 65 struggle with insomnia and disrupted sleep? What's even more alarming is that chronic sleep deprivation doesn't just leave you feeling tired. It's silently damaging your brain health, weakening your immune system, and dramatically increasing your risk of serious health conditions. If you're watching this, chances are you've spent far too many nights staring at the ceiling, feeling your mind race while your body begs for rest. But today, everything changes. I'm about to share 7 powerful natural foods that could completely transform your sleep quality starting tonight. These aren't random suggestions, they're backed by extensive research from sleep institutes worldwide and have helped thousands of seniors reclaim the deep restorative sleep they enjoyed in their younger years. Food number 3 on this list helped 87 of participants in a recent sleep study fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer in just 3 days. And the best part, you probably already have most of these foods in your kitchen right now. So if you're tired of tossing and turning, if you're frustrated with waking up at 2 a.m. wide-eyed and unable to drift off again, or if you're simply sick of feeling exhausted no matter how many hours you spend in bed, don't go anywhere. This information could be the turning point you've been searching for. Make sure you're subscribed, and let's dive into the first remarkable food that might completely reset your sleep cycle tonight. Food number 1, the breakfast food you should eat at night: oatmeal. I know what you're thinking. Oatmeal is for breakfast, not bedtime. But this common misconception might be exactly what's standing between you and the deep, rejuvenating sleep your body craves. Oatmeal isn't just warm, comforting, and filling. It's one of the most powerful sleep foods on the planet. When eaten at the right time with the right ingredients, it can help calm your nervous system, balance blood sugar, and gently guide your body into sleep mode. What makes oatmeal so effective? It comes down to a powerful trio: magnesium, zinc, and slow-digesting carbohydrates. Magnesium helps relax your muscles, lower your heart rate, and soothe your brain. Zinc is critical in the chain reaction that produces melatonin, the hormone your body uses to time its sleep cycle. And the complex carbs in oats provide a slow, steady release of glucose, which keeps your energy stable throughout the night. This last part is especially important. According to a 2023 study at the University of California Sleep Institute, 68 of seniors who wake up between 200 hours and 300 a.m. aren't being disturbed by noise or discomfort. They're experiencing a drop in blood sugar. When this happens, your body panics, thinking energy is running out, and triggers a mild stress response to wake you up. Oatmeal helps prevent this by keeping your glucose levels stable. No spikes, no crashes, no 3 or a.m. brain buzz. And that's not all. Oats contain avenin, a unique compound with mild sedative properties. It calms mental chatter, reduces overstimulation, and helps quiet your thoughts without knocking you out or making you feel drowsy the next day. Take Margaret, a 72-year-old former teacher who had struggled with fragmented sleep for nearly a decade. After adding a small bowl of evening oatmeal to her routine, she noticed significant improvements within just 1 week. For the first time in years, I'm sleeping through the night, she told me. I wake up feeling clear-headed and actually rested. Here's an ideal bedtime oatmeal recipe. Cook half a cup of rolled oats in warm almond or oat milk. Add a handful of almonds or walnuts, a sprinkle of cinnamon, and perhaps a small drizzle of honey. This not only tastes wonderful, it's designed to boost the blood sugar regulating and relaxing effects of the dish. Another option: add a spoonful of ground oats to a banana and plant milk smoothie. It's light, digestible, and perfect for winding down. Studies from Oxford's sleep medicine program have shown that regular oat eaters spend up to 15 more time in deep sleep stages, the kind of sleep that actually heals and recharges the body. Even if the total number of hours you sleep stays the same, you'll wake up more alert with sharper focus and better mood. So if you've been struggling with broken sleep, energy dips, or restless nights, try moving oats from your morning bowl to your evening routine. It's a simple shift that could transform your nights. The hidden sleep saboteur, decaf coffee. Before we move on to our next sleep-enhancing food, there's one common habit that could be quietly working against you. Even if it seems completely harmless, let's talk about decaf coffee. Many people assume it's safe to drink at night since it doesn't contain caffeine. But here's the truth: decaf coffee still contains about 3 to 10 of the original caffeine content. And for sensitive individuals, especially seniors whose bodies process chemicals more slowly, That's more than enough to disrupt sleep. But the real concern isn't just the leftover caffeine, it's how it's removed. Some decaffeination methods involve chemical solvents like methylene chloride or ethyl acetate. Even in small amounts, these chemicals may interfere with your neurotransmitters, the very ones responsible for regulating sleep and wake cycles. And here's another fascinating twist your doctor probably never mentioned. Your brain has likely formed a conditioned association between the taste of coffee and mental alertness. So even if your decaf has almost no caffeine, that familiar flavor and aroma could still stimulate your brain, making it harder to wind down. You see, our brains are creatures of habit. The mere act of sipping coffee, feeling its warmth, inhaling its familiar aroma, can trigger a subconscious signal. It's go time instead of encouraging relaxation. Your mind mistakenly prepares for action rather than rest. This mental confusion can directly impact one of the most important phases of sleep, deep sleep. This is when your cells regenerate, your immune system resets, and your brain files away the clutter from the day. But if you don't stay in this phase long enough, even if you technically slept all night, you'll likely wake up feeling sluggish, cloudy, and unrefreshed, as if your body hit pause instead of reset. Now imagine this, you're doing everything right. No screens before bed, quiet environment, even a nighttime meditation routine. But you still drink decaf coffee in the evening. That seemingly harmless habit might be quietly sabotaging your efforts without you even realizing it. A better choice: replace your evening drink with a calming herbal infusion. In just a moment, I'll show you a special preparation method for chamomile tea that makes it even more effective than any sleep aid you could buy at the pharmacy. This isn't just theory. In a 2022 study at Boston University's Sleep Health Institute, seniors who switched from evening decaf coffee to herbal tea experienced an average of 38 minutes of additional deep sleep per night without changing anything else in their routine. This is a textbook example of how clever marketing can dress up a disruptor as a helper. Decaf coffee wears the mask of a sleep-friendly beverage, but for many seniors, it's actually a quiet thief, stealing away the deep rest your body so desperately craves. Food Nestor 2 Chamomile, the herbal infusion that only works when prepared correctly. You've heard of chamomile tea. Everyone has. It's the go-to herbal remedy for calming nerves and winding down before bed. But here's the part nobody tells you: chamomile only works if it's prepared correctly. The magic of chamomile lies in a compound called apigenin, a natural plant flavonoid that binds to specific receptors in your brain. These are the same receptors targeted by anti-anxiety medications. Apigenin tells your nervous system it's safe to relax, it's time to let go. Studies show it can reduce the time it takes to fall asleep by up to 40%. But here's the catch that tea companies don't want you to know: apigenin is fragile. If you pour boiling water directly over the flowers, the extreme heat can destroy much of its calming power. The typical store-bought tea bag dunked for 60 seconds. It's providing only a fraction of the potential benefit. So how do you do it right? First, let your water cool slightly before pouring. Around 155 F is the sweet spot. No thermometer. No problem. Just wait until the bubbling stops, but there's still steady steam rising. That's your signal. Next comes another crucial step most people miss: steeping time, to fully extract the relaxing compounds. Steep for 8 to 10 minutes, not the 2 to 3 minutes most people allow. And make sure the cup is covered. This traps the essential oils and concentrates them in the liquid instead of letting them evaporate. Even the container matters. Use glass or ceramic cups. Metals can subtly alter the chemical composition of apigenin and other active compounds. For maximum benefit, ditch the store-bought tea bags and use loose dried chamomile flowers. They're more potent, more aromatic, and deliver a much higher dose of apigenin. You can find them at most health food stores or online for about the same price as premium tea bags. Here's the ideal formula: 1 heaping teaspoon of dried chamomile flowers, 1 cup of hot, not boiling water. Steep covered for 10 minutes. Drink 30 to 45 minutes before bed. Make it part of your nightly ritual. No screens, dim lights, perhaps some soft music. When you drink chamomile consistently at the same time every night, your brain starts making a powerful association. The taste and smell become a sensory signal that says, the day is over, it's time to rest. Dr. Eleanor Rivers, a 71-year-old retired neurologist, was initially skeptical about herbal remedies. After properly brewing chamomile tea for just 1 week, she reported, "I've prescribed sleep medications for decades, but I've never experienced such natural, gentle relaxation." It doesn't knock you out. It reminds your body how to relax on its own. Stick with this habit for just a few days, and you may be amazed sleep becomes easier, deeper, and longer. This isn't just folklore. A 2019 study published in the Journal of Advanced Nursing found that older adults who properly prepared chamomile experienced a 30 improvement in sleep quality compared to the control group. Food number 3, bananas, the underrated sleep powerhouse. Yes, the humble banana. The one you've seen 1,000 times in your kitchen might just be the natural sleep aid you've been missing all along. But what makes a banana so special when it comes to falling asleep? It all comes down to a trio of powerful nutrients: magnesium, potassium, and vitamin B6. Together, they form a kind of calming cocktail for your nervous system. Magnesium and potassium help relax your muscles, signaling to your body that it's time to let go of the day's tension. This is particularly important for seniors who often experience age-related muscle tension and cramps that can interfere with falling asleep. Vitamin B6, on the other hand, plays a key role in converting tryptophan into serotonin, the feel-good chemical that stabilizes mood and promotes relaxation. And that's serotonin. It later converts into melatonin, the hormone that tells your brain it's time to sleep. As we age, our natural production of melatonin decreases, sometimes by up to 80 compared to our younger years. This is why so many seniors struggle with falling asleep, even when they feel physically tired. Bananas help bridge this gap by giving your body the raw materials it needs to produce more melatonin naturally. Let's take a real-life example. Rosa, a 65-year-old grandmother from Chicago, had been battling restless legs and frequent nighttime awakenings for years. Prescription medications left her feeling groggy and disconnected the next day. She started eating one ripe banana, slightly spotted with brown, about an hour before bed. Within days, her nighttime muscle twitching decreased dramatically. After a few weeks, especially when she added other foods from this list, her sleep became deeper and more consistent. No more staring at the clock at 3 a.m. Want to boost its effects? Try a warm, comforting banana pudding made with oat milk. It's not only delicious, but also naturally calming. The combination of oats and bananas creates a perfect sleep-promoting synergy. The oats stabilize blood sugar, while the banana provides the nutrients needed for melatonin production. Pro tip: if you eat a slightly greener banana, you'll also benefit from resistant starch, a special fiber that feeds the good bacteria in your gut. Some of these bacteria are directly connected to the production of sleep-promoting compounds and may improve sleep quality by up to 25. According to research from the University of Colorado's Microbiome Center. Just keep in mind, this isn't an on-off switch. Bananas don't knock you out like pills do. They help your brain remember how to drift into sleep naturally the way it's supposed to. And unlike sleeping pills, they won't leave you feeling drugged or dependent. In a world of complex sleep solutions, sometimes the simplest answer is sitting right in your fruit bowl. Food number 4, walnuts, the sleep superfood your brain has been waiting for. You've probably heard that walnuts are good for your heart, but did you know they're also one of the most potent natural tools for improving sleep? These mild-tasting, crunchy little nuts are loaded with a unique mix of nutrients that work directly on your nervous system. It all starts with their healthy fats. Walnuts are particularly rich in omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, 2 essential fats your body cannot make on its own, but absolutely needs in order to produce melatonin, your master sleep hormone. In short, these fats are raw material for your brain to build melatonin naturally and efficiently. Just 4 or 5 walnuts before bed can give your body a gentle, steady push toward producing the very hormone that helps you drift into sleep and stay there. But it gets even better. Walnuts contain preformed melatonin. That means your body doesn't have to convert anything. It's ready to use melatonin straight from nature. For seniors whose natural melatonin production has declined with age, this is particularly valuable. If you often find yourself waking up multiple times a night without knowing why, it could be that your melatonin levels are too low or they drop too quickly. Walnuts help sustain melatonin production throughout the night, giving you more uninterrupted rest. Let's take a real-world example. Martin, a 67-year-old retired engineer, used to wake up 2 or 3 times every night without any clear cause. After adding a small handful of walnuts to his evening routine, he noticed a dramatic difference. He began sleeping more deeply. And even when he did wake up, he was able to fall back asleep much faster. It's not that I never wake up anymore, he explains. But now when I do, I can easily drift back to sleep instead of lying there for hours. My mind is calmer. To maximize the effect of walnuts, soak them in water for 4 hours before eating. This reduces compounds called phytates that may block nutrient absorption and makes them easier to digest, a significant benefit for seniors with sensitive digestion. The ideal way to consume walnuts for sleep is to combine them with a carb-rich fruit like banana or kiwi. Why? Because carbohydrates help tryptophan, an amino acid found in walnuts, cross the blood-brain barrier, where it's turned into serotonin and eventually melatonin. Meanwhile, the healthy fats prolong the production of that melatonin over the course of the night. Try a small bowl with kiwi slices and a few soaked walnuts about an hour before bed. This simple combination has helped countless seniors reclaim the deep, refreshing sleep they thought was lost forever. Don't underestimate these little brain-shaped seeds. Adding walnuts to your nighttime routine is a simple, delicious, and science-backed way to help your body return to its natural rhythm and achieve the kind of deep restorative sleep that changes how you feel when you wake up. Food number 5, kiwi, the green guardian of rest. It's fuzzy, it's tart, it's bright green on the inside, and it might just be your new best friend at bedtime. While kiwi might look like an exotic fruit better suited for tropical fruit salads, beneath that strange exterior lies one of the most scientifically supported sleep boosters on the planet. Studies, particularly those conducted at Taipei Medical University, have shown remarkable results. Eating just 1 or 2 kiwis before bed can significantly improve both sleep duration and sleep quality. Participants who ate kiwi daily for 4 weeks fell asleep 42 faster and slept 13 longer. Why does this strange little fruit work so well? Because kiwis are rich in serotonin, one of the most crucial brain chemicals when it comes to regulating mood and sleep. Serotonin helps you relax, promotes emotional stability, and most importantly, it's a direct precursor to melatonin. In other words, kiwi sets the stage, letting your body know it's time to wind down. For seniors whose serotonin production naturally decreases with age, this external source can be particularly valuable. It's like giving your brain a helping hand precisely when it needs it most. But it doesn't stop there. Kiwis also contain powerful antioxidants like vitamin C and vitamin E, which help reduce oxidative stress, the silent but dangerous factor that can impair brain function, memory, and mental clarity. Have you ever woken up feeling foggy, unable to focus, or just not yourself? That could be oxidative stress at work. Kiwis fight that stress from the inside out, helping your brain operate more efficiently during both sleep and waking hours. And here's a cool bonus many people don't know. The skin of the kiwi contains even more fiber and antioxidants than the flesh. Yes, you can actually eat the whole thing. Just scrub off the fuzz with a soft brush. That extra fiber supports healthy digestion, which, believe it or not, also plays a big role in how well you sleep. Want to level it up? Pair half a banana with 1 kiwi about an hour before bed. The banana provides tryptophan, and the kiwi delivers serotonin, a perfect combo that enhances your body's natural melatonin production. It's like giving your brain the exact tools it needs to build deep, nourishing sleep. For something even simpler, blend kiwi banana and warm oat milk into a creamy nighttime smoothie. It's light, tasty, and primes your nervous system for total relaxation. And here's the best part. Kiwi doesn't just help with falling asleep. Its effects can also help ease anxiety, irritability, and even muscle soreness, all things that commonly mess with your rest as you age. Martha, a 70-year-old with chronic insomnia, was initially skeptical. I've tried sleeping pills, meditation apps, even counting sheep. Nothing worked consistently. But adding kiwi to my evening routine made a noticeable difference within days. It's not dramatic like taking a pill, but it's gentle, natural, and I wake up feeling refreshed instead of drugged. Kiwi might be small, but when it comes to sleep, it packs a powerful multi-punch that could make a remarkable difference in your nightly rest. Food number 6, cherries, the ruby red sleep reset. They're small, they're sweet, they're delicious. But what most people don't know is that cherries are nature's sleep regulators. These vibrant red gems are one of the few natural sources of melatonin, the key hormone your brain releases to signal lights out, time to sleep. In an ideal world, your body would produce melatonin on its own, like clockwork every evening. But life happens, stress, aging, late night screen exposure. Inconsistent sleep habits, these can all interfere with melatonin production. That's where cherries step in. Just 10 to 15 cherries, fresh or frozen, eaten about an hour before bed, can gently guide your body back into a healthy rhythm, helping reset your internal clock and nudging you toward deep rest. And that's just the beginning. Cherries are also packed with anthocyanins, potent antioxidants, that fight off silent inflammation, particularly in the brain. Think of these antioxidants as an overnight cleaning crew, sweeping away oxidative stress so you wake up clear-headed, mentally sharp and emotionally balanced. Ever woken up feeling stiff, sore, or just off? It could be a sign that your sleep isn't reaching that restorative depth your body needs. Cherries help smooth that transition between light sleep and deep sleep, allowing your body to repair and your mind to recharge. Another amazing benefit for seniors specifically, cherries are powerful allies during seasonal changes. As daylight hours shift, your body's melatonin rhythm can get thrown off balance, a phenomenon that becomes more pronounced with age. Cherries act as a natural anchor, keeping your sleep cycle stable no matter what's going on outside. Dr. James Wilkins, a sleep specialist, explains, as we age, our pineal gland calcifies, producing less melatonin. Cherries provide not just melatonin itself, but also compounds that help protect the pineal gland from further calcification. It's a dual benefit, particularly important for seniors. But here's an important tip: always opt for fresh or frozen cherries. Avoid dried versions. They're often loaded with sugar, which can spike your energy and disrupt the wind-down process right when your body should be calming down. In a clinical trial at Louisiana State University, adults with insomnia who consumed tart cherry juice twice daily for 2 weeks increased their sleep time by nearly 90 minutes compared to the placebo group. Imagine what getting an extra hour and a half of quality sleep could do for your energy, mood, and overall health. Try cherries on their own, blend them into a smoothie with almond or oat milk, or make a light evening snack with a few other sleep-friendly ingredients. From this list, they're tasty, easy to prepare, and backed by science. For seniors especially, cherries represent a natural, gentle way to recalibrate your sleep cycle without resorting to habit-forming medications or dealing with unwanted side effects. Food number 7, almonds, the silent sleep guardians. At first glance, almonds might just seem like a crunchy, protein-packed snack, but they're much more than that. These little powerhouses are loaded with nutrients that directly target the systems that govern sleep. The star here is magnesium, once again often called nature's relaxant. It acts like a built-in off switch for your nervous system. When you eat almonds, magnesium starts working to slow things down, reduce physical tension, and prepare your body for sleep without forcing it. This is particularly important because magnesium deficiency becomes increasingly common as we age. Studies suggest that over 80% of seniors don't get enough of this critical mineral, and the symptoms of deficiency often manifest as sleep problems, muscle twitches, and inexplicable nighttime awakenings. But that's not all. Almonds also help regulate cortisol, your body's primary stress hormone. Ever find yourself lying in bed with your mind racing through to-do lists or replaying awkward conversations? High cortisol could be to blame, and almonds may help lower it, allowing your brain to finally quiet down. Don't overlook vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant in almonds that helps combat chronic inflammation. This hidden inflammation can silently interfere with your sleep quality, preventing you from entering the deep restorative stages of sleep, where true healing happens. Here's another crucial benefit that makes almonds particularly valuable for seniors. They contain healthy fats that stabilize blood sugar levels overnight. If you've ever woken up around 2 or 3 a.m. feeling oddly alert or even a little hungry, it could be due to a blood sugar dip. The fats in almonds help keep your energy levels stable until morning. To get the most out of them, eat a small handful, about 10 to 12 almonds, about an hour before bed. You can enjoy them raw, or if you have time, soak them in water for a few hours. Soaking reduces anti-nutrients that may interfere with magnesium absorption for some people. Feeling creative? Make your own homemade almond milk. Soak almonds overnight. Peel them, blend with warm water, and maybe add a dash of cinnamon. Sip this before bed and let the calming magic begin. Philip, a 73-year-old with lifelong sleep problems, shares, I've tried prescription sleep aids for decades, but they always left me feeling groggy. Adding almonds to my evening routine was subtle at first, but after about 2 weeks, I noticed I was falling asleep more easily and waking up feeling more rested. It's not dramatic or immediate like a sleeping pill. It's gentle and cumulative. Compared to sleep medications, which can increase fall risk and cognitive impairment in seniors, almonds offer a safe, natural alternative that works with your body's own systems rather than overriding them. Important warning about sauerkraut. Now, fermented foods like sauerkraut can be fantastic allies for your sleep, but only if you use them correctly. If you combine them with the wrong foods or consume them at the wrong time, you could unintentionally create a sleep-wrecking combination. Why? Because fermented foods contain naturally occurring compounds that can either help or hinder sleep, depending on how they interact with your unique biology and other foods in your system. The best way to consume sauerkraut for sleep benefits is in small amounts, just 2 to 3 tablespoons, and ideally paired with a source of complex, healthy carbs like brown rice or oats. And here's the key: eat it at least 2 hours before bed. Avoid combining it with heavy proteins, red meats, or ultra-processed dinner items, as this can slow digestion and lead to gastric discomfort, bloating, or even midnight awakenings. Your body will let you know if it's not responding well to sauerkraut. Watch for signs like sudden waves of body heat, skin itching, facial flushing, or waking up with a dull headache. These could be symptoms of histamine sensitivity, which becomes more common as we age. Thinking of making your own? Don't worry, it's simpler than it sounds. Just slice fresh cabbage into thin strips, massage it with sea salt, and let it ferment in a clean, airtight glass jar for about a week. If buying it ready-made, always choose raw, unpasteurized versions. Pasteurization kills the live probiotics, which are the whole point of eating fermented foods in the first place. Sauerkraut is also a solid source of vitamin C, which plays a role in lowering cortisol levels, your body's main stress hormone. Lower cortisol equals deeper, calmer sleep. One important note for seniors taking medications: if you're taking iron supplements, be cautious. Vitamin C enhances iron absorption, and too much iron in the bloodstream can actually suppress melatonin production, potentially making your sleep worse. So the golden rule is no supplements with your sauerkraut. Just keep it simple and natural as part of a clean evening meal. You may find that this odd little fermented food delivers big rewards, not just for your digestive system, but for your brain, your nerves, and your ability to truly rest. Your 7-day better sleep plan. Now that you know these 7 powerful sleep-enhancing foods, let me give you a simple 7-day plan to implement them for maximum benefit. Each day, you'll add 1 new food while keeping the previous ones in your routine. Day 1, evening oatmeal. Make a small bowl of oatmeal with warm almond milk and a touch of cinnamon about 90 minutes before bed. Notice how your body responds. Do you feel more relaxed? Is it easier to fall asleep? Day 2, add banana. Continue with your evening oatmeal, but now add half a sliced banana to it. The combination of oats and banana creates a powerful sleep-promoting synergy. Day 3, add properly brewed chamomile. About 45 minutes before bed, enjoy a properly brewed cup of chamomile tea using the method I outlined earlier. Continue with your oatmeal and banana. Day 4, add walnuts. Sprinkle 4 to 5 chopped walnuts on your oatmeal or enjoy them separately with your banana. Continue with your chamomile tea. Day 5, add kiwi. Enjoy 1 sliced kiwi either on its own or added to your evening routine. Continue with the previous foods. Day 6, add cherries. Add 10 to 15 fresh or frozen cherries to your evening routine. You can eat them on their own or blend them into a smoothie with your banana and a splash of almond milk. Day 7, add almonds. Finally, add 10 to 12 almonds to complete your sleep-enhancing food routine. You can eat them on their own or add them to your oatmeal. By the end of the week, you'll have created a powerful natural sleep support system. Most people notice significant improvements by day 3 or 4. But the benefits continue to build the longer you maintain the routine. Remember, consistency is key. Your body thrives on routine, especially when it comes to sleep. Try to consume these foods at roughly the same time each evening and pair them with other good sleep habits, like dimming lights, avoiding screens, and keeping your bedroom cool and quiet. Unlike sleeping pills, which can lose effectiveness over time and create dependency, these natural foods work with your body's own systems and can continue supporting healthy sleep patterns for years to come. If you found this information helpful, Be sure to subscribe to our channel. Next week, I'll be sharing 5 morning habits that determine how well you'll sleep tonight. Simple practices that set the stage for deep, restorative sleep before your head even hits the pillow. And if you're ready to take your sleep to the next level, click the link in the description to download our free guide. The 3 power combinations that triple these foods' effectiveness. Here's to peaceful nights and energized mornings starting tonight.